Yes, Rascal and Disco beer review with me, Disco, coming at you with another beer video for in front of the cans and bottles here on a bar, what I'm still confusingly calling the Disco Arms. This is the next beer in the 12 Beers of Christmas series that I'm attempting to do this year. And I've got something a little different and a bit confusing to try. It's called, as you can see there, Glühbier. I'm probably pronouncing that terribly wrong. Glühbier. It's from Brightside Brewing Company up in Manchester. Got this in on the back of an order from them recently. Don't know too much about the brewery itself. I only picked up an order because I had a beer with disco in the name for the disco collection. But this one I saw reminds me vaguely of Christmas, being that I imagine it's of German style beer. Hence wearing the t-shirt from Oktoberfest that says Frost. However, I was just having a quick look around the internet. I don't normally research the beers, I normally just dive in, but I remember over in Germany a long time ago, like Christmas markets, you get like mulled wine called Glühwein. Mulled being warmed with spices and orange peel and stuff like that. I hadn't heard of Glühbier. I'm sure it's a possibility. I mean, I had mulled stout up at the brewery the other week, so why not mulled beer? However, the article I was just reading on Wikipedia suggested that Glühbier was in fact Belgian in origin. So I'm guessing it's maybe a crossover style, and being that it's brewed in Manchester, it's not really a German beer, but it's just a German style. So being that it's a mulled beer, I was a little confused as to whether I should be drinking it warm or straight out the stash as it is. Especially as when looking on the Brightside Brewing website, it says this, we wanted to capture some of the aromas of the Christmas markets. I've got that bit right. So we created this tasty golden Glühbier. We thought we'd invented a brand new style. Turns out it's already a thing. Delicious mulled spice, orange and ginger flavours will get you in the festive mood. Take it outside in the garden on a chilly night to get the full effect. Which is what confused me, because you'd only get the effect if it was warmed up. Also says you can also use the Glühbier to steep dried fruits in your homemade Christmas cake instead of spirits. Well, I'm not really one for that, but that makes sense. So I don't really know what it's about. All I do know is, according to this website here, that the malts in it are extra pale, wheat malt, caramel malt, and crystal medium, and the hops are Cascade and Columbus. So I guess really the best way of finding out what it's all about is to stop waffling, just get it out into the glass and see what we find and see what we can taste. So it would help if I can find my bottle opener. There it is. I use the most German style of glass I've got. It's not actually a German glass, it's just a vague association of a Stein. And I didn't even know whether this beer was meant to be in a Stein. Well, it pours out proper lively, and I've given it far too much of a head, although for a German beer, that's probably about right. Never goes right in a Rascal and Disco beer review. There's always something that goes wrong. Although it doesn't look too bad a pour. It is definitely a very golden orange colour, very clear, see right through it. And it's come out quite bubbly, giving it that massive head. Oh, yes. Much more so of the previous Christmas beers. There is a very definite spice note. Can't pick them out individually, but I'm guessing it's like cinnamon, nutmeg, probably clove. I would say, I guess there is a bit of ginger there, but I wouldn't necessarily pick that out had I not seen that in the description. It is a lovely warming aroma, a warming spice aroma. Vaguely similar to that malt I had the other day, but yes, it doesn't have to be warm, but probably would warm up pretty well with all those warming spices in it. So I'm expecting a big bundle of flavours. Frost. Oh, Ooh, is a clear crisp. It's got that German style flavour to it, but there's a whole bundle of spices bouncing around there after the event. Something on the back I can't quite pick out. I think it's a certain bit of bitterness from like the orange peel. It would be very interesting. Maybe I've got another bowl. Maybe you should warm one up and see how it works. But flavour-wise, like I say, the spice is there. I mean, because it's cold, it doesn't really remind me of mulled wine as such. I'm not a big fan of mulled wine, mulled cider, and as I found out, mulled stout. And I guess just straight out of the bottle, mulled beer. And I'm not an expert on these matters, just an enthusiastic drinker and enthusiastic to try different beers and different styles. I'm sure you'll correct me about all the bits and bobs I've got wrong on that. I can only tell you what I'm getting from the taste, what I'm getting on the palate. It's a 500ml bottle, so I've got plenty of time to get through it, sip it gently. It is definitely got all the components of Christmas there with the mullein spices. It's very drinkable, very enjoyable beer. That is Glühbier from Brightside Brewing Company up in Manchester. Do let us know in the comments, what I've got wrong and how terrible my pronunciation is, and whether Glühbier is one for you for Christmas. Also, if you haven't already, please click like and subscribe. Thank you very much indeed for watching. Let's go on to the next one. Cheers. For us, enjoy the beers and happy Crimble times.